Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We did not have an upload earlier today, but now we do have an upload, which is very, very, very important. So yeah, let's do it, boys. We have the SHAPESHIFTERS promo today, and you guys can see it right here. We've got a couple decent cards. We're going to talk a little about the promo today. We're going to talk about just kind of foot stuff. You guys know how these uploads work. It's just a big discussion. If you guys enjoyed the video today, a thumbs up is very appreciated. And yeah, let's get on to it. So get on with it. So in terms of today, nothing that crazy. Done a couple stupid buys. I really just made a really crazy buy. I just bought an Henry at 5.7 and I sold him at 6.1. So we did make a solid, like, I think we made like 100K on that. We've been trading some of the Moments cards, as I told you guys. A lot of fun to trade. Just testing them out, and for that reason they've been pretty fun. I've been trading some primes as well. Nothing out of the ordinary. But today, guys, we're dealing with the SHAPESHIFTERS promo. And this is quite the interesting promo because EA took an approach to this that I kind of enjoy. I haven't played Foot Champions yet. I haven't been able to stream due to my internet problems. But I'm currently working on resolving those. So in terms of the SBC section today, we got a cheeky little Mkhitaryan SBC, which I thought was interesting. I don't know if I don't know if I love this card. I mean, I like the card, right? I think for the meta this year, it could be usable. It's a 85-85, so it's about 150K. 4-star, 5-star. So it's a decent card. So EA started it off with a bang, which is good because we did get a good SBC. I don't understand why they keep bringing untradeable packs. I want to keep pointing that out to you guys because the untradeable packs kind of piss me off. I don't understand that. We also got a Shapeshifter Acuna, who does look good, but the only issue with this card, and I love that we've got more weekly objectives. Guys, the only issue with this card is that you do have to, guys, you have to score in 10 separate rivals wins. So it is a lot. If you're in a higher division, this is going to be very hard to do. If you're not, good on you because you should get this card. It's a very, very good looking card. In terms of the market, just kind of what has happened today, it kind of really has showed us that people have coins. And the reason I want to say that is the market in terms of icons is starting to rebound a little bit. But if you guys go on to Footbin and you look at the prices of these new cards, they are expensive. There are not many cheap options in terms of these cards. We've got Mars at 410. We've got David Luiz at 1.3. Messi was actually 9 mil earlier. Whether or not he sold, wow, this is really convenient. I'm sorry about that, boys. Whether or not he sold that price, I don't know. Now, one thing I will say right away about this promo that I don't enjoy, I'm kind of pissed off that this is another 2-week promo. I don't like these 2-week promos. I'm over it. I don't want these 2-week promos anymore. Like, they really annoy me because I feel like EA just kind of like really extend them, and it's their way to do their best to make money, but I guess it is what it is. We've only got one extinct card on the market right now, and he goes by the name of Ben Yedder. So Ben Yedder is still 1.3 mil extinct. He'll probably get flooded later on. I was only flipping-wise today, looking at Lucas today. I think I was looking at him down at like 450, but then I got off stream at that point. He's been 480 the whole day. This is a cool card. So in terms of this promo and what's so cool and early on thoughts about it, I really do enjoy the fact that EA gave some really like unique like changes to these players. And what I mean by that is like they dropped a Lionel Messi, right, with high-low work rates, and this is crazy for Messi. Messi never has high-low. He always has medium, or medium-low, I think it is. And they've given him a card that really has some crazy, crazy work rates. Which, you could laugh at that, right? You could laugh, but high-low is huge for an attacker compared to medium-low or medium-medium. It's also interesting that they didn't boost skills or weak foot. I think maybe they did a 1 or 2 cards. I'm not sure. I think mainly what they did was they changed positions and like the feet of player. And what I mean by that is like I think Ben Yedder is a lefty now. Now this is interesting because Ben Yedder is a guy that is a 5-star weak foot anyways. I can't actually look at him, but I think they've changed him to a lefty. I don't know if they did that with Mars as well. I know that Mars is just a cam now. Whether or not they changed the actual foot of him, he's still a lefty. So Mars, I mean, there's some really cool looking cards. This Cam Mars is a card that I think looks really, really usable. And then they did go ahead and they changed like work rates of really big time players. So for example, David Luiz is a big one, right? David Luiz is a guy that actually just looks insane. I'm very into this David Luiz card. It looks fantastic. He's got 81 acceleration, 82 agility. They've given him medium-high work rates, 3-star, 3-star. So we've got some very, very usable cards. I mean, I would suggest at the moment, probably try out the draft before you guys try these cards because they are very, very expensive at the moment. But I think EA did well in that regard of giving cards today that people would really like to test out. and kind of change their teams. I don't think that any of these cards today are really endgame meta cards, but I think that a lot of these cards are fun concept cards and cards that people desire to really use and take a look at, like this Marcelo, right? 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and you toss him up at cam and he's a ton of fun, even potentially center mid. I think really one of the cooler parts today that I liked was that Renato Sanchez, got a left back card, and he actually has some pretty crazy stats. I mean, they've given him a lefty. I think he's left-footed now on the left side, which is cool. We got an interesting kind of cards like Mbabu, and he's 400K. I'm just searching 900 so I can find it for you guys. I mean, he's medium high, so they really went above and beyond to change the work rates of a lot of these players, which I can kind of respect. That's pretty cool within itself because, look, obviously with a certain position, you want the guy to have the proper work rates and be working well for you, man. I mean, if some of these guys you try out at cam or CDM and have high, medium work rates, they're going to be really out of position all the time. And I personally notice it even in my Foot Champions team with some of my players. I'm like, yo, why is this guy so out of position? So I definitely notice it at times. So for me, it's definitely good to see that somebody clearly today, I was against this the whole year. Somebody at EA clearly plays FIFA. They clearly know what cards have, desirable work rates and what positions and things like that. So somebody at EA it's at least playing FIFA. That's today, I think, my takeaway. Wow, somebody understands, positions and work rates. Other than that, I think I run into this big problem with this promo today, and we got more to talk about. But, I just feel like EA are going so sell out at the moment that we're going promos every Friday, and then there's these 2-week promos so they can make more money on the same promo. And I like the concept, but why not EA just give us the whole damn promo on the same day, all the cards that everybody wants? I mean, I just don't like how they're stretching this stuff, man. It feels very, very stretched, right? So I'm not a big fan of that. So in terms of other things, just account stuff, I know a lot of you guys like to look at my transfer list ongoing. This is what it is at the moment. We've got an Henry, a Baggio, a Ronald Koeman. These are all sales. I just wanted to keep these for the video today. We've got a couple other moments cards that we're trading. The only thing right now that I'm really struggling with is this initial investment of Once the Watches that I made. And if you guys have watched my channel, you've known that I made a big initial investment way too early into these cards. And I'm reaping the consequences of it, right? Because I'm taking a big loss. I mean, all these guys, De Jong's I bought at 120. Griezmann's I bought at 370. I'm really losing out on some of these cards, man. A lot of these cards that I bought are just not doing well, and that's on me, right? So I've got to go through at some point and probably go ahead and take the loss. And I try to be honest with you guys. Look, De Jong right now is like I think he's 102K. So I'm gonna try to get lazy list, but yeah, I'm gonna come out losing still. I think 10 to 15K a card, which is annoying, right? It's not ideal. It's not ideal to be losing that amount of coins. You don't want to see that, and it's a fault of my own for that. But I think in terms of these kind of cards, guys, and what you could expect, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, Nick, when is the best time to buy these guys? What do you think? What are your opinions? Guys, look, a lot of these cards are very in demand. They got massive position changes. We actually got a loan today, which I actually like that concept a lot. I feel like that's actually good from EA. We haven't really seen that a lot, so I did personally like the loan kind of idea because it gives you a chance to try out these guys without doing draft, which I think is a nice concept, personally. I like that a lot. So where would the market go for the rest of the week, and where would the market go for the rest of the week? The good news is, guys, there's no mid-icon SBC as much as I know some of you guys want that. That would have been really bad for the market. So there's no mid-icon SBC. There's nothing like that, which is, you could see it as a positive. Tonight, the market should be as high as it could be. Tomorrow morning, you'll probably see the market be really high as well. It will be this kind of Friday night. It gets high, then it goes low a little bit, then it flies Saturday all day, and then we'll start to see the normal sell-off. I think it's not going to be this upcoming week, but whenever we, as I talked about with this Neymar, whenever we keep seeing this kind of perfect storm of SBCs and repeatables and new promo cards, guys, the more this stuff comes into the game and the closer that we get to our team of the season, the more likely it is that, guys, we just are going to see big price corrections, big price drops, and things like that. It's inevitable that will happen, guys, based off of how EA is running their promos and just the timeline of when team of the season is. It's got to happen that way. So I want you guys who are buying these cards and looking at cards to pick up to be prepared for that, man, because I know it's a big deal, and I don't want you guys to lose a lot of coins, man, during this period. I know that you guys are trying to have the team of the season funds readily available, and I get you there. I guess other talking points is that winter refresh cards didn't really rise out of packs much. Ake went up a bunch. Schultz went up a little bit. I think the biggest riser was Van Aanholt. I don't know if he links to anybody, but him and Florenzi rose a ton. These guys were really rare throughout the week, and they rose a lot. They were not invested by anybody, so that's why you do see those guys doing well. I talked about Ducory on a video last week at 70K. I'm not trying to take credit for that. If you bought them, good stuff. I only bought like 3, but GG's all around there if you guys got in on that. Every other card in the market, the good news is there's not too much sell-off going on with anything like other promo cards, which is a good sign. It's nothing crazy, which I think is relevant to look at. The only real selling that I've seen go on today is Prime Icons and a couple Moments cards. But Primes today and yesterday are fluctuating and taking massive hits. And the reason that these guys are dropping so much at the moment is that Moments cards are getting close. They're getting close, man. A lot of these Moments cards are now starting to come to, I guess you could say, more reality prices rather than their prices before. A lot of these guys are now starting to, just kind of come down to what they should be selling at. So that's starting to be what we're seeing with this market, and that we're seeing these guys get to a little bit more realistic prices. I'll go ahead, guys, and be honest with you and show you into a couple cards that I bought today, and not all of them are doing well, right? This Rye card, I can't sell for my life right now. I shouldn't have bought him. He's 162. I'm hoping that because mine is fresh, we can get away with a tax break even / a mini loss. We bought a Zola today a little high. 216 is what I paid. Now he's up at 233. So ideally, we could hopefully sell him at 2.3. I bought this too high, but we might still be able to get away with 20K. Littman, I'm not sure. I thought I liked this at 720, and now I can't sell it. So I'm gonna try it at 769. But these are a couple of the guys that look we're making a couple coins on, or we're breaking even, and that's always okay with me. If we at the end of the day, we look at these cards and we're making a little, or we're losing a little, I'm okay with it, man. At the end of the day, I was trying to make a bigger profit with some of these guys, but as you can see on my transfer list, guys, it's only the white powder. That's all I'm trading at the moment. Just the white powder, just the icons. That's it. And so yeah, I mean, it leaves me with the opportunity that, at the moment, I don't know. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be wondering like the best time to buy these guys, and I just would warn you guys. Look, the last few weeks, every time the best time to buy, it was always that's pretty low 1229. Guys, the best time to buy has always been Weekend League rewards every single week, because what's happening is that nobody's opening packs from Sunday night after squad battles to Wednesday or Thursday. All people are doing is drafts. Packs are not great there, and that's it. Nobody's opening packs during the week. So what's happening is that just everybody's getting packs on Thursday, and everybody's filtering those packs onto the market. Come squad or come rewards time. So we're just getting this big flood on the market. Of cards on Thursday. So anybody looking to buy these guys, man, what I would say to you guys, if you want to buy these cards tonight for champs, give it a couple hours and then probably pick them up, because they will probably some of them will rise in the morning, not all of them. I don't know which ones are gonna. You've got some though that just have crazy demand. Like this tall guy is very popular, man. Like he went from I think he's already up a ton. I think he was just 450. Now he's back up to 550. So they're fluctuating a lot. This guy's got a really cool card because he's 4-star, 5-star, so there's a uniqueness to that. And he's got good acceleration, good attack positioning, decent agility, decent balance. So he's got a unique card, I think, for what other strikers offer. He actually made Mbappe. I would be interested to see, did he make Mbappe go down to... Mbappe earlier was 650, right? So I want to see how much he rebounded, because he was 690 this morning. He is 670, so he's rebounded 20K, but definitely some people are definitely trying to try out that Atal over that Mbappe. I think for me, the coolest cards today, I really like this Lucas Moura, man. I think I have a Spurs, I have a little bit of a Spurs bias there, but I really like this card, man. He looks really fun. He looks really, really, really solid. I mean, I just look at this card and I say, it looks fun, man. Looks really fun. I don't know how to fit him in my team. I might try that Mahrez, is what I'm thinking, but he just looks fun. With this Mahrez, man, I don't know where to play him. I'm thinking about buying this Cam Mahrez and playing him with Neymar and Ben Yedder up top. And just going with like a couple of icon mids or, something like that, and just kind of going a little bit untradeable, because if I did that, I think it would be a lot of fun. I just got to figure out, is there a way to link him? Obviously, I use Zola there. I think I could use Vieira and then do Mahrez here, but Vieira would give Ben Yedder a strong link. So I may end up going for that Mahrez, man. I might play that Mahrez right here, put that in concepts, because I don't really know what the team's in shambles right now, because I sold a lot of players. Rio guys, we sold overnight last night for some pretty big profit, and I figure if we could try to somehow, I mean, I would have to at this point probably use a City center back or play Mahrez. Maybe I could switch up the formation at some point. I don't think we need to do this formation, but this would be really, really cool if I could somehow get him in the team. I'm alright with Neymar being a little bit off chemistry. I'm fine with Neymar on 8. But if there was a way to get Mars on 10 without really sacrificing, you know, everything else, that would be good. I'm sure there's a way with De Bruyne that I could do it. So I'll look into that because I got my eyes set on this card, man. I want to try him. He looks so good. So I'm about this one. So yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying though. These EA have brought some cards to the table today that have made me definitely curious and interested to try some of them out. So hopefully you guys enjoy the upload, man. Not too long. I appreciate you guys watching though. As always, much love, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the promo FIFA itself. Thanks for watching my video. Talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.